All right, we are live. Welcome to the random vinyl live stream tonight. I figured it's been a minute. I'll do a little one, maybe not a full hour, but let's talk music, let's chat. It's been some time since I got to talk with everyone in the live chat. The reason I'm doing it tonight in particular is because I wanted to bring awareness to TMR-4, which is the fourth record that I am putting out this year. The first three have been incredible. The third one will be shipping soon. But the fourth record, we're actually playing in the background right now. It's my first hip-hop record that I'm releasing, and there's 5 more days to order it, and we need 50 more orders. So it's the home stretch, and I wanted to make sure everyone knew about it. So I'm going to be dropping it in the chat periodically. If you have not gone forward and pre-ordered this yet, I would implore you to please support the channel and support the artist. We are listening to it in the backyard. We're listening to in the background of this video. Hi, everyone who just came in. What's up, Steven, Seamus, Brady, Lily, Oliver, Jamie, who did the art for TMR-3, Adam, who's my merch guy, and my buddy, Travis. We got Steven, Michael. Everyone's here. This is great. Thank you guys for coming in. I'd love to talk vinyl for sure, but the first thing I want to do is just make sure you guys know we need 50 more pre-orders in 5 days to get TMR-4 funded. We're listening in the background. How is the audio levels of the music to my talking? Is the music too loud? Is the audio good? Like, what's someone give me a little notification in the chat. Yeah, John, I haven't seen you here in a while, man. Welcome. Well, I haven't had a live stream in a while. I've been really busy pumping out my top 100 albums series and working on a bunch of stuff. What's up, Tim? What's up, Caesar? What's going on, guys? But yeah, this live stream was just to say hello and also to implore you, if you've ordered a copy of TMR-4, Nacho Picasso and Blue Sky Black Death Exalted, maybe consider ordering another one or two. I really believe this is going to be a really solid, desirable record a year from now. I think that having a second copy will do you well. I'm turning the music up a little bit. I don't know if that helped a little bit listen to it, but the beats are incredible on this record. Nacho's rapping is wonderful. One of my favorite flows, just super laid back, and I think anyone could appreciate this album. It's a little darker thematically, but it is something that I felt confident that people would like, which is why I'm giving it a chance to press. But yeah, so I'm doing this live stream. Just it's a last ditch effort. 5 days left, 50 copies to go. If you guys can help spread the word, if you aren't interested in ordering it yourself, that would help as well. But yeah, I'm short of tattooing it to my chest and running around the live stream shirtless. I don't know what else I can do. I've been promoting it pretty hard, but perhaps we're so close to the finish line. It would be crazy to not cross with 50 copies left. Yeah, nachos are delicious, and Nacho Picasso is a great rapper, so it kind of goes hand in hand. My top 100 video convinced you to listen to New Vampire Weekend, and it was amazing. Yes, the New Vampire Weekend is awesome. And speaking of, I am actually putting out on Wednesday my top 10 records of 2019, and you may see Vampire Weekend on there. It may just make a spot. What's up, Ryan? Travis, I don't think you ordering 2 copies is worth the tattoo. Perhaps if you order 50 copies. Am I allowed, as far as crates goes, to buy rights to an already pressed one that I want to reprint? If I wanted to do another run of any of the records, I could. I don't think there's anything prohibiting me. I don't think Crates owns the rights to anything. But part of what's cool about my label is that I'm also a collector. I like collectability, and I want to make sure that all of the records that I put out are limited and exclusive and very cool. So I don't think I'm going to be repressing any of the TMR records. So like this is the chance right now. You have 5 more days to get TMR-4, and then it's going to be out of print. And hip hop records, when they're out of print, are pretty difficult to find if they're desirable and niche. So Like, has anyone not listened to the record and just assumed, oh, this isn't for me? Because I'm playing it right now. Just going to keep dropping that link over and over through this live stream while talking to you guys, and hopefully enough gaslighting will get you guys to pre-order a copy or 2 copies or 5 copies. Let them fuckers burn, hope they learn, I encourage it. Really need a mom in my mouth, some detergent. I hope your snapback gets smacked by some bird shit. We ain't worth shit, but we stand right and perfect. Oh, I didn't realize that was you, Aaron. That's awesome. Vinyl Hound 83, vinyl and more. If I wanted to repress Nirvana's Peel sessions, yeah, there's no chance I could do anything Nirvana related. I don't think they wouldn't front the money. I mean, I don't to license something like that. It would just be far too much outside of the crowdfunding. It wouldn't make any sense. It would be cool, but not feasible, unfortunately. What's going on, Wolfsbane? Have you pre-ordered TMR-4? Has anyone in here not pre-ordered TMR-4 yet? Because if not, let me convince you. Tell me why you haven't. Let's talk about it. Also, if you guys can hit that like button, we have 7 likes and 37 people, so hitting the like button is engagement. That's super important to the channel, whether it's my videos or the live streams. This is my release. I just got back from a long day, and now I'm going to do this for a bit, and then I'm going to edit a video, so I don't really stop. Yeah, Blue Sky Black Death really killed it on the beats on this album. I think I'm going to eat wings tonight. Just wanted to share that with the room. I've been craving it for like 24 hours. Scott, just put your faith in me, man. It doesn't charge you until it funds. So just order a couple copies and, like, you know, it's worth it. Caesar, thank you, man. That's what we need more of. And I know not everyone, I know people have fixed budgets. I know not everyone can afford to buy multiple copies. But if anyone wants a way to support the channel, it's to keep this record label going. It's a really fun thing that's opening some interesting doors for conversations for me moving into 2020 of people liking what I'm doing. So if you can order more than 1 copy of TMR-4 to help push it towards the goal, that would be awesome. If it was $2.99 out of 300, you pre-order it. Well, here's the thing: if you pre-order it, it gets closer. I can count you mentally as the 299th person, if that helps. Because if this doesn't fund, I'm going to be pretty devastated. This would be a beautiful Christmas gift to do 4 fully funded records, 4 for 4 for the TMR label. That would be a killer 2019, and it would really show a lot of you know, exciting things to go into 2020. Raymond, that's a pretty cool box set, so I understand that. But I think a good complement to the Ozzy box set is the sinister hip-hop album Exalted that we're listening to right now. So that's just my unbiased take. I understand people's trepidation that they don't spin rap very often or as often as other genres. It makes perfect sense. I do feel like this album is one that grows on you. It's really nice in the background, and then you find yourself picking out lines that you really like, and they kind of just repeat in your head, and then some of the hooks kind of just catch you. There's a reason I wanted to press this record. No one held me at gunpoint and said you have to do this. I really think that this is a really unique hip-hop album, and I thought it would be a good one that's adds to the diversity of the label. Deputy Dog, when's the cutoff date? We have less than 5 days left for a little under 50 copies to fully pre-order it. So It's we have last I looked, if anyone wants to check right now, I'll post the link again for anyone that just popped in, but yeah, 251 out of 300, so 49 more to go. It's just such a hypnotic, good listen because the beats are so celestial and grimy. And Nacho's vocals, I mean, a lot of hip-hop is a little aggressive vocally, and I understand that's not for people, but listen to his vocals. Did I get any of the Doves reissues? I did. I got all 3 of them. I haven't listened yet. They're in my to listen to pile that I'm pointing at down here, but not yet. I convinced him, guys. That sounds like Deputy Dog's pre-ordering, and we're going to be at 252. It was all worth it for the live stream. We're getting closer, guys. When I do a punk LP, you know, it might be a while till I do a punk. I feel like punk fans are pretty rabid, but getting a punk record funded crowdfunding, it sounds like that's going to be one of the hardest genres. You were hooked off Lord of the Fly. Lord of the Fly is awesome. It's actually really funny. So Nacho Picasso, the artist from TMR-4, Aaron, thank you, man. Thank you, guys. I'm saying like 3 things at once. Let me go here first, and then I'll go here. I've been making the videos on this channel for 5+ years. I feel like my recommendations at this point should be pretty rock solid 9 out of 10 times. I wouldn't lead you guys astray. I wouldn't press a record I wouldn't want in my collection. So, all I'm saying is, just trust me on this one, that if you even like hip-hop a little bit, this one will grow on you the more you listen to it, if you don't love it off the bat. How much is it again? It's $29.99. What I was saying before, though, is that Nacho Picasso has been around for a long time in the Seattle scene. He has a lot of albums, but he has, I think, 4 of them with Blue Sky Black Death, who are 2 producers from Seattle that are 2 of my favorite all-time producers. And of those albums, it's a toss-up of which is the best one. But ever since I posted this one, I've been getting a lot of messages of people being like, oh, do Stoned and Dethroned, or do Lord of the Fly, or do, what's the other one? I can't remember the name of it. I don't remember offhand. But there's so many good albums that he's done that if this one ends up funding, maybe at some point next year we'll do another one. What are people saying? I'm a 15-year-old wanting to get into vinyl, but have trouble convincing my parents. What should you do to let them help you get one? Well, I think that's awesome that you're 15 and you want to get into vinyl. I think you're on the right path to appreciating music in the best way that I know. All I will say is this: don't just excuse me. Don't just settle for an all-in-one player because it's inexpensive. You know, if it's not the time, if you can't afford it and your parents can't afford it at the moment, maybe wait for a bigger event, birthday, Christmas, maybe pool the 2 of them together, and try to get like a Audio Technica LP120 or a Fluance RT81. And that's a great starter table that's going to really introduce you to what vinyl's all about, rather than getting a cheaper option that's not going to sound great and you're not going to fully understand why people like it. What's the next release on the TMR? What's the next release on the TMR list I'm most excited to announce? I can't announce anything yet. I'm gonna take a little slowdown after this because this release I expected to blow out 300 copies because both the artists have a following, but I guess I overestimated certain things. Maybe I'm putting out too many records too fast. So what I'm going to do is take a little break, but I do have a couple more releases that I'm really excited for into 2020. You backed a copy. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I mean, it's just like... Also, another selling point for this album is that If you don't have a lot of hip hop in your collection, this is a really cool underground one that's welcoming to kind of maybe have in case someone comes over and says, "Hey, you have any hip hop we can listen to?" You can be like, "Actually, I have this really cool one," and of course it's going to be a beautiful disc like all the rest. So. Will it be extended? It's almost at 300. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we really have to get it to 300 in the next 4 days. I just want to listen to the album now. I'm listening to it rather than talking. You tried to super chat, but it's not letting you? What? Why is it not letting? You should be able to super chat. What is it saying, Ryan? Also, rather than super chat, you should just buy copies of TMR-4. Who is this person spamming in here? You gotta go. This person's gotta leave. Ilias said you want to get the Audio Technica LP60X. I'm going to be honest, I don't have experience with the LP60X. I know that's a better model than the LP60. But I don't know if it's great, personally. I think it's probably a step up, so maybe it's a good starting spot. But I do think the LP120 and the Fluance RT81 will take you further. What's up, Recordology? And what's up, Jack Keaton? Oh man, Ryan, that's so weird. Someone try to super chat me like 1 cent so we can see if it's an issue that I have to deal with on YouTube or if it's just an issue with Ryan's computer. Because I'm curious if super chats are not working, which would be a bummer. Me in the studio, throw away the key, and if you're scared to squeeze, throw away the meat. George, if Igor is the album of the year, hopefully you have TMR-4 pre-ordered, man. What's up, Fabian? Ooh, we got some contested comments. Aaron says the X gets you Bluetooth, not worth the extra cost, and Recordology says it's noticeably better. No, I didn't block super chats. I didn't. Oh, it does work. Travis got it to work. Ryan, I believe you. I think there might be a glitch on your computer, which is fine. I mean, this is you certainly have super chatted me in the past more than any human should have or ever will. But if you were planning on super chatting me and would rather funnel that into copies of TMR-4, I will be honored as well. I don't get any of that money. I'm not making a cent off of any of my TMR pressings. It's entirely something I just want to do for the artists to get more awesome music on vinyl. It's just, it's just a fun thing. You'll be in NYC next week. Can't miss Record Store. Check out A1 Records in the East Village. Check out Limited to One, also around there. And then the Academy stores are really great too. What's up, Dale? Dale, we're listening to TMR-4 right now, as I'm sure you can hear. Would I recommend it to someone who liked Orpheus versus the Sirens? I don't I'm about to get schooled. What is Orpheus versus the Sirens? Oh yeah, gotta keep sharing the link. The best part about TMR-4 is that Nacho's lyrics are hilarious. Like, he just doesn't give a. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so funny, some of the stuff he says. I don't know. I love it. Yeah, Tyler, I saw that you posted about the TMR-4 release. So thank you. I appreciate that, man. Ryan is here with the $50 super chat, just dropping it. I mean that's Ryan is that's just the kind of person Ryan is, and I greatly appreciate him. Ryan, I feel like you should ask me some kind of deep question, so at least you get your money's worth a little bit. Otherwise, Hermit and the Recluse did hip-hop concept album about the Orpheus myth. Ooh, that's cool. I haven't heard it, so I can't tell you if sonically it would be similar to Exalted. Jay, you're not too late to the party. 50 are nearly 2 copies. What does that mean? The king of super chats returns. Somewhere in this world, Mike Alexander hears a super chat, and he's rushing to his computer to do battle. Oh, I love this song. It's so good. This beat is just ridiculous. How long did it take me to grow this beard? This was a couple weeks. I grow a beard pretty fast. It gets to about this level and kind of stays there. Guys, we got this. We got this. We're getting so much closer. We're gonna fund it. I just want to get like maybe to like 280 so that I can relax and know that the last 20 will trickle in. If you would have spent the 50 on TMR-4, I'd be almost 2 copies closer. Travis, that's true. I feel like, oh yeah, Matt Noss is definitely on that TMR-4. Vinyl Richie. That Nacho Picasso's called himself Vinyl Richie. He gets it. I'm looking forward to this thing funding because I think that shows the diversity of the label, which would be awesome. Ooh, that's a good question from Adam. Would a merch giveaway with the pre-order incentivize anyone to pick up a copy? Like, maybe we give away a TMR hat or a shirt, or a couple of them, and, you know, each copy you ordered is worth an entry? That's not a terrible idea. Would that encourage anyone to pre-order if you have a chance to win TMR merch? Any prospects of a adages feature again? I don't know, Dale. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, Crates feature. They've been featuring me. I don't know if it's still there, guys, but Crates had my project front and center on their banner for like 3 or 4 days because they want this to succeed. They've seen how many projects I can push through and fund, and they're like, we like this guy. Ryan, I'll still order some TMR-4s. So Ryan's just waiting till the very last day, and then he's just gonna fund the rest of it. That's just secretly what he's doing. You like clipping and you like Shabazz Palaces? Well, if you like clipping, this is actually not that different. I mean, I don't know. There's similarities between Nacho and clipping for sure. Like mostly not their newer stuff, more so. Actually, the new clipping album is a little dark and Halloween-y, so maybe there is some relation. You want to see a pop punk artist from the 2000s show up in my label in 2020? That would be rad. That would be super cool. There's a lot of artists I've been talking to casually and just kind of being like, what should I, just trying to figure out if I could. Sorry, I read Travis's comment. It threw me off. Travis said, if you give me your copy of Lost Dogs, I'll order 2 copies. Travis, that Lost Dogs is worth like $300. I don't know if that equates, but I appreciate your gumption and moxie. Ryan, I'll sponsor the next TMR Fest. TMR Fest, guys. I won't say too much right now, but I've been talking a lot more about it lately with some people that are on my team and friends and people who went to the first one. TMR Fest 2 is happening next year. Sometime between summer and fall. And there'll be some more details in early January. Loose details. But if you're on the East Coast, or even if you're not, hopefully you'll come, because TMR Fest 1 was incredible. And Ryan's going to sponsor it, so I'm going to make a giant build-your-own mac and cheese bar sponsored by Ryan. Who's my favorite member of Wu-Tang? Probably Ghostface. Because he catches the blast of a hype verse, and his Glock bursts, and he leaves in a hearse. Come on, Ghostface. Make it next week. Make what next week? If it's East Coast, you'll drive. Nice. It is going to be East Coast. Probably in Brooklyn. If you can't tell from what I'm wearing. I'm not in Brooklyn, but I feel like I'm, as Adam said before, I'm channeling Brooklyn hipster right now. Ryan, don't. I will. Will you fund it, or will you actually come and be there? Because both would be rad. Word to heart, I beg your pardon. Just threw another corpse in my sound garden, and so I mix a lot. Ooh, that lyric, it just hit really hard. Just threw another corpse in my sound garden. I mean, that's relevant to what happened a couple of years ago. That's Nacho predated that. Where'd I get this dope hipster hat? I don't want to take it off because it's going to mess my head up, but it's actually a Fort Vine beanie, funny enough. I haven't played Jedi Fallen Order, but I actually wanted to. I'll probably wait till it goes down to like $30 and I'll pick it up. I also barely have time to play video games anymore between the channel and work and life. But next year, there's so many good games coming out between Final Fantasy VII Remake and Cyberpunk and the Dragon Ball Z game. It's going to be a lot. You picked up a copy of Cluster and Eno. Nice! Cluster and Eno is such a good record. What is Sandy up to? I don't know. She's been keeping busy. I haven't talked to her too much recently. I actually talked to her a couple days ago, but I haven't really caught up with her. She seems to be doing great. Fort Vine are amazing. Best thing you've shown us. Well, Fort Vine, I just actually saw them a couple days ago. I actually got to see a little living room concert they put on. And they're going to be working on their third album in the first quarter of next year. And they have, I'll tell you guys right now, sneak peek, they have given me the go-ahead to put it on the label again. So Fort Vine's third record will be on Too Many Records. So that's something to look forward to in 2020, for sure. A Winged Victory is coming to Maps. Yeah, I would love to see a Winged Victory for the Sullen again. That was such a beautiful show. Nice, man. That's going to be so much fun. How does my beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy sound on vinyl? Well, it's actually not amazing. It doesn't sound bad, but most of Kanye's records don't really sound great live. Or, not live. Don't really sound great on vinyl. There's nothing that's audiophile. There's nothing that's, like, going to shine on vinyl, unfortunately. 808 sounds really good, but I wouldn't say it's, like, analog. I don't think it was, like, from tapes. Take off the camera and show the room. No, because the room is absolute chaos outside of the confines of these walls. I can't bring myself to do that. You want to start a vinyl channel in Hebrew? That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. You got this. Just be consistent, and be honest, and be earnest, and be passionate, and you'll do great. Has Sun Kill Moon jumped the shark? Yes. Unfortunately, but there's a lot of Mark Kozelik, probably more than any human can realistically digest in a lifetime, so we're fine. Probably going to do another 5 minutes or so, and then I got to get to work for you guys, editing a video for Wednesday for your enjoyment. But I just wanted to be here for a bit and chat and say hi, and Ryan was killer with that super chat, really awesome. And just to remind anyone who just came in, check the link I just posted. We are crowdfunding the 4th record on the Too Many Records record label. The first 3 have all been fully funded. This one still has a little less than 50 copies to go, and we are really hoping we can nail it in the last 4 days of the campaign. So if you haven't supported TMR-4 yet, which is Nacho Picasso and Blue Sky Black Death Exalted, it would mean a lot to me if you would pre-order a copy or two. I promise you guys, in a year from now, you're going to see the aftermarket prices of this and be like, oh man, I really should have pre-ordered one. All right, Dale, we're definitely going to be in contact. I'm excited about what you've been bringing to the table, so we'll chat later. Caesar, that's interesting that the shipping went up. I didn't know that. I didn't notice it myself. I wonder if it was... I don't know. I would... send me a message with what the shipping was for TMR1 versus TMR4, and I'll see if I can look into it. What else is going on in my life besides TMR releases and the videos? Honestly, I mean, my life is pretty consumed by work, and I work in marketing, and TMR. I mean, I feel like I go to work 40 hours a week, and I come home and I'm either writing concepts for videos, I'm recording, I'm editing, I'm doing live streams, I'm trying to promote the videos, trying to promote the record label. There's not a lot of time to do other things. I will say, if you guys are in my Facebook group for Too Many Records, if you're not, you should join. I compiled all the amazing suggestions everyone gave me for what to do in 2020 to keep growing at a faster rate. And I'm really excited to implement a lot of the things people said. So hopefully 2020 we're going to see a nice lift in subscribers and quality of content. I'm feeling pretty optimistic about it. 2020 is going to be a big year. More record releases, TMR Fest 2, a lot more travel videos. I have a ton of travel plans next year. So we'll see. I'm excited. Yeah, guys, Dale did the back cover for TMR4. He showed it to me today, and I love it. It's so perfect with the cover. So let's not let his art go to waste. Let's make sure this actually gets printed on a jacket that can sit in your Expedit or Kallax proudly with the rest of your collection. Would I mind if you shared the link on the Rhymesayers group? My deputy dog. I would not mind at all. I encourage everyone to share the link. Everywhere you can. Share it, post it, print out copies and put it on flyers and put them on poles in your town. Like, let's bump this. Yeah, TMR 2020, guys. This is going to be not just my year, it's going to be all of our year. We're going to crush it. And I can't wait to hear this record, TMR4, on vinyl, because I know Crates does a phenomenal job mastering. The bass on this record hits so hard that with the Marantz and these Fluance speakers, oh my god, it's just gonna be, my neighbors are gonna murder me. Alright, I don't want this video to be too long, just because it deters people from watching more. But if you guys have any final questions, final super chats, I'm going to post the link one more time. And If anyone is on the fence, you have a couple more days. If you do decide to support the project, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I mean, it means a lot to Nacho and myself. This is the first official album Nacho would have on vinyl, and he's been making music for a decade almost. So this would be really cool. And thank you, Caesar. Second backing. Awesome. Alright, I'm off to eat some wings, and then I am off to edit until my eyes fall out. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys the top 10 albums of 2019 video on Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. There'll be more of these soon. Forget the algorithm. I don't care if this hurts the channel. This is fun. I enjoy doing it, and you guys rock. So have a great rest of your evening, and listen to a good record for me.